Hello, Gonzaga. My name is Kyler Thornton. I am a graduate from Idaho State University with a sport management major. There's abundance of things that appeal to me about Gonzaga's Master of Arts, Sports, and Athletic Administration program. First, I'd like to start off with the curriculum. Some classes that I noticed. The facility management in sports and athletics stood out to me because of my experience in facility management. Currently, I work in property management, and I am currently a leasing agent, but I started out as a maintenance tech, groundskeeper. So I like the facility management aspect of maintaining and running an entire facility and just knowing the ins and outs. And besides my experience in property management, I took some tours while I was an undergrad to the University of Utah and all their sport facilities. And when I would go to jazz games and everything, whenever I'm in the facility, I'm always observant of what runs it, who runs it, and just who's doing what that makes an entire game and sporting event click. Adding to the curriculum, sports media and communication is a class that stood out to me. I have experience in sports media as an intern for Idaho State University. Another class that stood out to me was ethical and legal aspects of sport. Like classes that toward my major, we always had discussions about the ethics of sports. That was kind of something that I always looked forward to in going to class, was some type of discussion about what happened in the last week in sports, the ethical ramifications of it, and the legal aspects of it. Research methods and statistics in sport athletics was another class in the curriculum that drew my interest. Part of my internship was sport informatics. I took stats for volleyball, basketball, and soccer. I always loved knowing the statistics of players in sports. Another thing that appealed to me about this program is how reputable Gonzaga is, and also the fact that I have the opportunity to undergo the program online. I currently live in northern Idaho, and I did move closer to eastern Washington for a reason, but to stay in Idaho is ideal for me. But to be close enough to be able to take advantage of some of the resources on campus would be great for me, but also do the program online from home and continue a full-time job. And then lastly, what appeals to me is some of the testimonials from alumni. They provide real-world insights into the program's value and the impact on their careers, which helps me envision the future for some of my long-term goals and successes. Part of my long-term goals has always been to work for the NBA. One of my biggest ambitions is to be a general manager of an NBA team. But some of those long-term goals have changed as I've gotten older. A master's degree, especially from Gonzaga, will advance my career by equipping me with specialized knowledge and skills that are highly respected in my field. This prestigious degree will not only enhance my professional opportunities, but also align closely with my long-term life goals, positioning me for success and to impact my future. So some ways that I use the university's mission statement in my current employment, or I plan to use it in my future endeavors, is constantly learning, always bettering myself, my knowledge, my physicalness, my emotion. Another thing that pointed out to me about the mission statement is how there is an expectation of excellence in academic and professional pursuits. I always have that expectation on myself to better myself in academics and my profession. I'm always trying to learn more. I feel like there's always something to better myself in, and I really think that this mission statement is about that. I'd just like to end this with Gonzaga has always been an ambition of mine. It's always been somewhat of a dream school of mine. I think that this would be a great opportunity for me, and that could really better myself and my professional career and the people around me that are connected to me. I also want to say that if I do get accepted and do full-time school with full-time work, that is actually an excitement for me more than a stressor. I feel like I don't get challenged enough in my own job, and I miss learning, I miss doing school, I miss just bettering myself to be able to have a profession that I want.